Hey guys, I'm Abraham. I run Toys on Tap. I used to be known as Yoko Toys. I'm a toy designer. I am a middleman for people getting toys made, and I'm a podcast host. And these are my top 5 toys in my collection. One of my favorite pieces of all time kind of disrupts a little bit of the resin community, which I loved about the piece. Early on in 1989, Steven Hillenburg and Bert Payne came together because they were in art school, and they produced the Waltz-Sickle, and they did their first run of 500 to 600 figures, and then they did 2 more launches of 1,000 figures. The Waltz-Sickle is one of the first, and I'm assuming the first, of what we can find as a resin figure done the way that we do resin toys today. Originally, we thought it started kind of in about 2004 with Sucklord, but we're finding out more and more that people have been doing this kind of stuff earlier and earlier, and this kind of predates that by like 15 years. And so this is an insane find. It took a lot of work to find it, and there's 2 other editions that I still can't find, but it's one of my favorite pieces, and a piece that I will probably be buried with because I love how it kind of changes what we believe about the resin scene in general. Man, SummerSlam came and went. Paul Kaiju, he is a master. We, as Toys on Tap, produced this Sofubi zine, and it was how Sofubi came to be. And in it, we had to write about Paul Kaiju because he's one of the early ones. And as a part of this, I was able to go to SummerSlam this year, which was cool, and pick up a piece that he released. And this, I can't say enough good things. It was so good. We did an unboxing of it. We did all kinds of stuff because it's such a cool and creative piece of something that he had seen in an early comic book or magazine. And man, he knocked it out of the park. His paint style is incredible. The way that it doesn't look perfect, if that makes sense, not a production piece. It looks like it was hand done like it was, and it's absolutely insane. They partnered with Creature Bazaar to make this come to life, and it was such a joy to be able to pull this piece out of that. Especially with the lottery system that exists at SummerSlam, I was still able to get this. I have a couple more that I'm pumped. The next 2 come together. Really easy to find them, but I'm a big fan of Street Sharks. I grew up in the 90s, and growing up in the 90s, you had the craziest of toys, the craziest of animals. What I'm more interested in is the bootlegs that came out in other countries that didn't follow the IP law, and Ocean Warriors is one of those. With Ocean Warriors, you couldn't really find them packaged, and I came across an unpunched packaged version of one of them. 4 of them were produced. I'm still on the hunt for the other 2, but they are absolutely insane pieces, and they definitely take the cake. I love Street Sharks, but I probably won't ever collect Street Sharks again after I got rid of all of them, just so I could have this and its partner. The next one is not hard to find at all, and it's relatively cheap, but it's called the Bubbly Chubbies. The Bubbly Chubbies are a toy that came out in the United States to kind of mimic Teletubbies. As Teletubbies came out, they hit their height. These toys came out and they went into Walmart, and the company actually came after them. Teletubbies is a ruthless, like, earth-scorching, they will defend their IP at all costs. Came after Walmart because they distributed them because of how similar they look. Took it to court, won, and this, after they were done in production, they were never produced again. So they pulled them from the shelves, and now if you're lucky, you can still find packaged ones. But they are crazy, the lights in the eyes. It is a wild, wild toy. The last one I have is Sluggum. Comes from Australia. Moss Dolls and Prawn Mouse, they partner together and they make Sluggum. I don't know why this is one of my favorite pieces. There's something about taking a nuisance that we all have in our gardens or in our front lawns and turning it into a kaiju monster that's now taking over cities. I can't tell you why that is the thing I love, but something about this piece, I love it, absolutely had to buy it. They came on the podcast and talked about it, and I was sold. And so yeah, those are kind of my go-to. I don't really have grails, but I do have pieces that I love dearly that will definitely be with me forever.